Oh, that turn on was vicious! Oh my god! Alright, yo guys, what's going on? It's Solar Rage, and welcome to the Black Ops 4 beta on PC. So real quick before I jump into anything with this video, I want to give a shout out to @8L or @X8L for that new intro of mine. I thought that was so cool. It's honestly kind of nice to have like a personal intro like that because, I don't know, it makes me feel more professional, although I am far from that. Still though, it was very cool. Thank you very much for that. But on to Black Ops 4 now. Your boy's been nerding the fuck out on this game. I'm already level 30. Currently, as of right now, it's just about 1:30 in the morning on Saturday, and this is going to be a little bit weird because I want to have this video go up on Sunday, and I want to have my video talking about the SOAR RC to now go up yesterday on Saturday. So far currently though, like all day Friday, I stream this game pretty much all day long. I'm talking like for a solid 8-9 hours. So far though, I've been completely nerding out on this game. Like I don't even know what's wrong with me. Like, I thought I was gonna hate this game, and I actually really like it. Now, as far as streaming this game went earlier today, it was pretty rough because as you guys can tell if you look up in the upper left hand corner, you guys can see I got just a little under 120 FPS. See, while I was streaming though, it wasn't really going over all so well because I was getting like maybe sub 60 FPS for a majority of the time, and then at some point in time, I feel like it was within like the first 2 hours or so, Nvidia dropped a hot fix to fix this game. So for those of you guys that are on Nvidia cards and you guys are getting some like really weird FPS issues, if I can find the link to it, I'll go ahead and leave that down in the description for you guys. In my personal experience though, when I first started streaming this game earlier today, again, I was getting like sub 60 FPS on all those settings. Like I turned everything off, down, like, God, I have slid off this side of the map at least 50 fucking times today. Honestly though, it was just really bad, and then after I downloaded and updated with the hotfix and everything, I got above solid 60 FPS. Like I was able to run the game at least smoothly. Still looked like complete garbage, but at the same time though, at least I had a solid FPS for a little bit. I had talked about this while I was streaming, and I had a pretty good feeling about this, and so far I feel like I'm right. But when I'm not streaming, obviously I can run this game in much higher textures, much higher resolution, everything like that, and I'm still able to get clearly above 90 FPS. Now, the only downside to it is that it does feel a little bit choppy on the occasion just because of the 144 hertz monitor and not getting 144 FPS. I mean, like, still, it does feel like pretty smooth on the occasion. It's just that, like, I don't know, because I'm not getting that high of FPS, I don't know, it chops up a little bit, but it's not that bad. It still is tolerable, don't get me wrong, and as of right now, I'm giving it a little bit of slack just because, I mean, like, it is the beta. I honestly was expecting a lot of things to go wrong, like, a lot of things to not be working properly, and again, just because it is the beta, I'm really hoping that they'll sort out all this optimization stuff by the time of the official game release. Honestly, though, for the most part, like, depending on the map and the spot, I usually average on these kind of settings, I usually average around like 70 to 100 FPS. Still does feel pretty choppy just considering the monitor and everything like that. I honestly would like to have a lot of faith in Treyarch. I mean, like, this is my first real like Treyarch PC experience. Apparently there's a as far as Treyarch goes, they're usually really good when it comes to optimization, and I say it's my first time. It's like my first new Call of Duty release on my new computer and everything, so.
Sheriff down.
Enemy UAV above.
They're done. Target down.
Fuck. Yeah, quite honestly, when I'm able to play the game in something more than sub 60 FPS, I feel a little bit more confident in my shot. Still though, I really cannot stress this enough, but when I first started streaming the game earlier this Friday, it was so rough. I don't know what the fuck happened. So in case you guys don't already know this, I have a link to my PC part picker list down in the description below, and I also have a command in my Twitch streams for my specs. So if you guys didn't already know this, I have a GTX 1060 with 6 gigs of RAM. I have a Ryzen 5 1600 processor as well as 16 gigs of RAM just as a whole, and honestly, I was expecting to have like a little bit of problems with streaming this game as far as like graphics go. Like, I mean, a majority of the time I turn down my graphics anyway when I go to stream, right? But again though, the fact that I had all of my graphics on low and I was still getting less than 60 FPS was, it was a big yikes.
They're done. Eliminate.
What? There we go.
Scout down.
Bruh. A little bit frustrated with myself. That could have been so much better. God. I'm just really not understanding what the problem was. Like, I thought my specs would have been perfectly fine to stream this game, and I was struggling really bad. Alright, how that wasn't a collateral, and the fact that this is a tie game with 10 seconds left. Oh my goodness. Please confirm the kills out here. There we go. Oh my god. It's still the beta. I don't understand why I'm getting so stressed over win-losses.
Hostile down.
Imagine if I landed that 5th shot, just right there, instead of missing. Ugh. And then if I didn't hit marker that last guy, when you end up hit marking the 6-man play of the game. Frick.
Eliminated.
I was inside. What the shit? Okay. Oh, fuck me. Oh my god. Alright, well, to be fair though, I didn't even realize I got a collide. I just thought I missed a triple. Well, I mean, I did miss a triple, but I didn't realize I hit the collide. I'm sure that this wouldn't come as a surprise to you guys, but I already have quite a few clips for the next episode of what it's like to be Rxqe on this game. You know, I'm honestly kind of surprised that we won that game because the enemy team was so ungodly obnoxious. Well, more or less it's just that everyone in this lobby is clearly better than me, and I can't keep up with them, honestly. Oh yeah, I don't know what it is about this game, or at least with Weekend 2, but can you just, like, not melee anything? There is literally no range whatsoever on the melee. Like, you literally... hello, Superman. Oh.
Lost control.
Any fucking questions?
Yes, why are you like this? So as I was saying though, I don't know if this is just a thing on PC or if they've genuinely updated this with the game, but yeah, I don't know. You can't melee anything anymore.
Threat down.
If I run into one more tripwire, I'm gonna... Holy shit, that range! He had that shit in another room and it still worked. What? Yeah, I've never been a fan of, like, tripwires and all sorts of stuff like that. It's just, oh my god. Because that kind of thing reminds me exactly of those little hive things, you know, from Black Ops 3. And my point exactly, you cannot melee. What the fuck? You know, I was having a lot of fun on this game earlier, and now I'm just getting really, really annoyed. I feel like Nomad, by far, has some of the most annoying specialist abilities. Like, first you had the Hive, now you got these tripwire things. It's so obnoxious to me. I would honestly rather sit there and get noobed to by the War Machine all day. Actually, no, I take that back. I'd lose my sanity instantly. Yo, is that really Rxqe? Well, yes. Which actually, that brings up a good point that I wanted to talk about. So far, I've been asked a lot about how do I feel about Black Ops 4 being on Battle.net, and quite honestly, I'm not so sure how I feel about it. So far, one thing that I've realized that I'm honestly kind of annoyed about, or at least don't understand why it's a thing, but for some reason, like, if you try to add a friend, like, okay, so say you live in NA and you got a friend that lives in Europe, you have to, like, completely switch your region on Battle.net to Europe so you can add your friend in Europe, or they would have to, you know, switch their thing to NA to add you. And now, originally, I had this theory that since that was the case, as far as, like, the friends list went, I didn't know if that's exactly how servers were gonna be, but that turned out not to be true, because earlier while I was streaming, I was playing with Shape, and he's from the Netherlands, and I was playing with Kerpai and all them, so... But I just don't seem to understand why they completely divide up the friends list like that. I mean, I don't get it. As far as I know, though, like, the big positive that comes out of playing it on Blizzard Battle.net is the fact that their anti-cheat is apparently, like, top-notch. One thing that I meant to mention, though, as far as, like, all the names go on Battle.net now, obviously I would have named myself Rxqe, I just didn't know if you could, like, change your name or what the deal with that was, but... See, now that I know that you can change your name once for free, what I'm curious about is if people can have the exact same name on Battle.net. I think what differentiates everything is the fact that you got 4 numbers at the end of your name, and so, like, if, for example, like, someone is running around as Rxqe, depending on the 4 numbers at the end of the name, you guys can tell whether it's me or somebody else, and I'm just a little bit curious that guy had to ask about, is that the real Rage? I'm just a complete fucking idiot. I mean, I don't know what's going on Battle.net. Is it really you, Rxqe? Hello, thanks for the IW4X video, lol, nerd. Plus, also, I don't know if this is a thing, like, if you're able to actually check somebody's Battle.net profile so you can tell by the last 4 numbers if it's actually somebody in-game. There was a triple right there. Oh my... I am absolutely insane at video games. Alright, yeah, it's nearly 3 o'clock in the morning. I need to go the fuck to sleep. So for right now though, guys, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this Black Ops 4 video. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. I also do apologize that this video seemed all over the place. It's just because I've been up for like 22 hours and I've been playing Black Ops 4 for like, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 hours straight, so my brain is fried right now. And plus I wanted to go ahead and make some videos and get them ready because I'm not gonna be home Saturday, and I just want to be sure that I got videos for both Saturday and Sunday all squared away and taken care of. So more than likely for Monday though, and then possibly possibly going into Tuesday. I'll still try and do what I can to like milk out as much Black Ops 4 if you guys would like to see that. So go ahead and let me know that down in the comment section below. And once again, I hope you guys have enjoyed this Black Ops 4 video. It's been Soul Rage. I'm gonna go to sleep now. I will talk to you guys later. Take care, everybody.